It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show with Lady Love, Bad Bunny, and I go by Miss Lissa. We gon' wake your asses up. Alright, it's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, and Cheese Show. We give you what you need, yo. You need, yo. Every 3 times a week, yo. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, and Cheese Show.
Yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese, about to wake that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with? Wake that ass up. Told your big daddy when you wake your ass up. Yo, what is you waiting for? Wake that ass up.
After we do the show, then stop. Then what? Subscribe it like it's hot. After we do the show, then stop. Now what? Subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. Subscribe it like it's hot.
Where is the new queen? Because we love Miss Lissa. That was my fault. They caught it, man. Why they be acting like that?
Told you, I knew that was gonna happen. I said this bitch got the whole song playing and then replayed it. I said, oh, it's over.
I will hunt you
I think it was the
down.
Mariah song.
It definitely was.
Instagram said, I will hunt you down. Well, speaking of hunting down.
I was going to say, yeah, I hope you're doing your story. Go ahead.
Okay, no, that's next.
Okay.
That's next. Nick at Night, what's up? Speaking of hunt you down, during Pride Month, we had covered here on the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show that Burger King thought it was a good idea to do double buns. So it was 2 tops or 2 bottoms. I told them that I was offended. They should have did double fish or something like that. And apparently, I was not the only one who was offended. Burger King ad agency apologizes for Pride-themed Whopper with 2 bottoms and 2 tops. It was tasteless. I understand.
But wouldn't the double fish be offensive
That don't
as well?
even like that. But most of the time, that don't even go. You know what I'm saying? It's the opposite buns. Two bottoms and 2 tops. A lot of times don't even go.
I like 2 bottoms. I don't like too much bread. Anyway, it's giving me flatbread vibes. I would love 2 bottoms. Pause. I think that was an amazing idea. I mean, I thought that was a great idea. I couldn't see how it could be offensive, but I thought that was fire. Can I get 2 bottoms, please, on a regular day?
No, that's like Black History Month. They put in 2 chicken breast in between 2 donuts or some shit like that. But speaking of bread, yeah, listen, I gotta slow down on the bread too, because I found this new bread. It's like a multi-grain bread, and it got like these little seeds in it, and I like love the seeds, and I just keep eating the bread, and I'm like, yo,
Joe's bread. That's the one you're talking about, Joe's. I know what you're talking about.
it might be, but like I got like some dust powder on top of it. It looked like they dusted with a little bit of Coke on top to get you open. Like, yo, I'm wilding. I was getting dressed the other day, and I looked in the mirror. I was like, it's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese. Oh, shit.
Shout out to anyone, that, is working on not taking in too many carbs. I'm one of those people as well. I love bread, and I love rice. Hello.
Welcome to the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, on the job.
At work.
All the time.
Yeah, let me slow down for a second. My bad.
Not so good. We love a working man. Everything good with you?
Always working. Tell people even when I'm not at work, I'm at work. So I'm always working.
Okay.
Happy Juneteenth.
The show. And,
I appreciate it. Also, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yes.
Word.
Yes.
Okay,
And happy Father's Day to all the mothers that identify as fathers.
No,
I agree. Definitely.
Don't get me confused with that. All right. So
all right, real quick, look, since we got him up here, I want to go back to what I was talking about before the live got shut down. I found the post. Bam. Now, so this chick said, my advice for women who can't orgasm during sex. Next time you and your man are having sex and you've been going strong for 10 minutes with no orgasm for you at all, tell him you have to use the bathroom. Take a shower, then go in the kitchen and make you some coffee. While the coffee is brewing, Hold up. While the coffee is brewing, download a dating app. Drink the coffee. Then go back in the room and put your clothes on. Get in your car. Get on tag and find a man who is 26 to 28 in terrible living situation, who smokes weed and probably sells it, who works in fast food part-time, but emphasize that he does a lot at his job to justify why he's so tired all the time. Go to his house, sis. Your orgasm is there. He holds the key. He's fitting to tear your ass up, sis. I can't even explain why the world is how it is, but I promise your orgasm is within this man. Okay? And then she says the worse his situation is, the better the orgasm is. If he lives on a couch and is the commander of the living room in his grandma's house, he's fitting to put something scary in your life. If he don't even have a fast food job, but he works in a factory for weird shit, like he dyes the individual Fruit Loops, sis, he's the one.
No, I don't.
No, hold on. What about the Fruit Loops again?
It's the Fruit Loops for me.
Real quick, I'm not done. Hold up. She said every time you have red Fruit Loops, that you're going to think about him. And she said he has the key. The best orgasm of life is in the pants of the man who puts produce stickers on avocados at the local supermarket.
So welcome to our honorary guest. What do you feel? I feel. What do you feel?
I'm confused about the Fruit Loops part.
Because you have a good job. This looks like a FedEx uniform. Do you provide orgasms for the women? Do you fit in that category? Are you like?
No, I believe so. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about, and I'm gonna put it like this for anybody. This is general speaking for any man and woman to listen to, and if you agree or disagree. But far as anything, especially if you're in a relationship or however you should want to please and satisfy your woman anyway. Try to find her pressure points and find any kind of way to satisfy her, even when it's outside of anything sexually. What can you do? For instance, like working. A woman wants somebody that can work, that can do anything outside of sexually that can actually satisfy. If I can satisfy you mentally and emotionally, and then that's going to get you in the way where sexually it shouldn't be too much. I'm gonna say that it shouldn't be too much of a problem because I can satisfy you in other ways too. If I'm only just satisfying you in a way where I'm just trying to get in to get out or doing anything, then that's not gonna fully satisfy you. You know what I'm saying?
Scaring me. It's like giving me. I don't know.
Are you a Cancer?
Am I a Cancer? No, I'm not a Cancer.
What's your
What
sign?
are you?
I was born May 2nd. I'm a Taurus.
Oh, okay. So you on your bullshit. I heard you.
Well,
And Taurus can be a little bit dry in the bedroom sometimes.
But they always got money. They know how to
They
say
do,
some good
and
money.
they like the finer things in life. They really do. But
all right.
at the same time, they are.
Yo,
Go ahead, love. Here.
Thank you, sir. We gotta let him
Thank
get back
you.
to them fruits
Thank
and putting
you
them
so
damn
much.
stickers
I'm
on them
gonna say,
avocados.
thank you so much. I'm gonna say shout out to the Taurus, but sometimes y'all could y'all could be on some next shit and they could be a little bit dry. And
that's my man, so I don't want to throw him under.
I'm not saying he's dry. I'm just saying his sign.
Like it wasn't giving me no. Nah, I'm gonna knock your head off. Like you know what I'm saying? It was giving me the the poetic. I can supply and emotionally girl. Like I'm not here for my emotions.
Oh wait, bring Chris Grant up. Bring Chris Grant up. He's an opinionated fellow. We gonna get some. He gonna give you some energy. I just saw his name pop up. See if he's in the book. See. Because, Chris, I see your name. I know we don't see comments, but you're chatting. I like that. You're chatting. So, he's a man.
Yeah,
I'm going to give a quick introduction if he is going to come up. He's a comedian, also a school teacher, married.
Y'all Taurus are not real bulls. Y'all ain't bullying nothing in the bedroom, okay? Y'all ain't bullying
And I think he
nothing.
is a Taurus.
Well, put your shirt on and request.
What you ain't got no shirt on for? Running around with your nipples out.
Yeah, I had one on shirt a little while ago too, but Maria was not going for that. Welcome,
hello,
BEC Show.
What up,
Are you a
ladies?
Taurus?
Girl, no.
Have you ever dated a Taurus?
I have, and it was dry. The sex was not great. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you're
had
right.
money. He had the money, but it was boring, and he was built right. He just ain't had no clue what to do with it.
Child, but you know what?
They look good. They keep themselves up because they like the finer things in life. They do, a lot of times they do have money. All of that. They intelligent. All of that. Hard workers. But when
And they be
real smart.
expensive. I told my Taurus I wanted an air fryer. The air fryer was on its way. Okay.
They on it. You know why? Because not for nothing. If you have one of them, you want one of them romantic type of nights. They good for that. They good for one of those. But when you trying to wild out, no, they could be a little bit judgmental in the bedroom too. I'm good off that dry shit. All right, I don't need no raisins in my bed.
Oh, and my man on the bus, he be buying badges and everything. Sis, where you calling from?
I'm in North Carolina.
North Kakalaka.
Yes, NC.
But the dude in the basement, the dude in the basement do it at his grandmama's house, but don't have no kids by him, because that's where I messed up. He did his thing, and I got a baby out of it. And he ain't worth nothing, but he puts it down.
And I ask you this, is the grandmother good? Does the grandmother step up where he slacks?
Oh, she was the best. Like, she was the one that held the family together. She was that grandmother that's like, slide you the money on the side and be like, don't say nothing. Like, bring the baby over here. I got the baby. Don't worry about it. She was
because
that.
A lot of times they are like that. That's why the grown-ass grandson is still in their house. So because they big on family and taking care of family. So, yeah, he might slack. But the grandmother, she 9 out of 10 is going to pick everything up and make sure everything is good. But, you dads need to get it together. But just make sure if you're sleeping with the guy on the couch, like she said, don't get pregnant. But if you do get pregnant, make sure his grandma is a good grandma.
A lot of those men be trying to outlive Big Mama so they could take over the house. Y'all not low. You trying to outlive grandma.
Lissa, he in the house now, can't pay nothing. Always like, oh, ain't nobody looking out for me. Who gonna help me? Woe is me. I'm like, bruh, you got the house. You supposed to take care of everything. Take care of your responsibility.
Yes, but that's what happens when you raise your kids to be codependent and not independent. So you got to be careful on how much you do for your children. And it won't be done on purpose. You don't even realize that the more you doing for them, you are raising them to be codependent. And a lot of women do that with their sons. And then they go out and they feel like a woman should do that for them. And then, now they got another woman taking care of them. And so, listen, I had to tell my little brother, I said, get your shit together. Because when mommy and daddy not here, you ain't coming to live with me.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us. Let's get a guy to tell us. It's Father's Day. Thank you for joining us. Happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers and to any mother who identifies as a father, because now in 2022, you can identify as different things. So if you are a mother who identifies as a father, happy Father's Day to you as well.
I'm going to say this real quick. I was getting a lot of happy Father's Day texts yesterday, and I had to keep telling people that I'm not a dad. I understand how they see it. I consider myself to be a super mom. I don't feel like I play both roles because
Thank you for your service.
I don't play a role as a father, and I'm just super mom 3.0, and that's how I deal with it. I feel like don't text me happy Father's Day. Text his father and say, you fucking deadbeat. Do that.
I text everybody happy Father's Day because everybody has a father. So I'm just acknowledging your father when I say happy Father's Day.
First year, I don't have no father. My daddy passed away, and my mama and my stepfather got a divorce. So this is the first year that I don't have
Well, you still have Father God. We sorry. Let me introduce Chris Grant, comedian. He's also a school teacher, very well-rounded entertainer. He's been on many different television shows like Temptation Island, right?
Yeah.
What's the name of the shows? Love Connection, all these different things.
Yeah.
So I want to
all the shows where you go to find you somebody, I've been on it.
And he found somebody. He found love.
Were you on Put a Ring on It?
Say that again?
Put a Ring on It.
Oh, that's y'all. That's already been done.
Oh, so you're on that?
Yeah.
No, he put a ring on it.
Hey, Tanea.
So I want to introduce Chris. This is Lady Luck, Babs Bunny, and Chris. Are you a Taurus?
Oh yeah, Taurus gang for life.
Taurus man, perfect.
That 4 deuce deuce. You
Perfect.
heard?
So
That
let
4
me tell
deuce
you
deuce.
something, Taurus. Okay, so listen, my experience with Taurus, they could be a little bit dry. So is it true? Because you know when you get on the ball, right? Their job is to throw you off quick, which means Taurus don't last long. Okay, so I don't know about what happens in your bedroom, but you know, I'm just saying that I needed some water in mine because it was a little dry in my bedroom.
I mean, everybody's
I
situation.
wasn't dry. Let me make that clear.
Everybody's situation is different. I mean, there's a lot of factors play into how dry or whatever your thing is in the bedroom, and you just got to work that out with whoever you. It don't matter if you're a Taurus or not. I'm pretty sure there's a Scorpio out there with 3 quarters.
You being too politically correct. Are you freaky, sneaky, or not? Are you free? Like, are you free in the bedroom? Do you judge like Bab was saying? Are you open to trying new things? Can they tickle your fancy? What's happening?
No. Like I'm one of them dudes that I'm newly liberated. Like I grew up Jehovah's Witness, so like once the box was open, it was like, nah, the box is open. I want to know what's out there. So
so he's more open.
Yeah, I just don't eat no ass. That's the one thing I don't do. I don't.
And do you feel like bum men give
I thought all Jehovah's Witnesses ate ass. What you mean you don't eat no ass?
That's before.
They
eat the ass after they get baptized.
Well, speaking of eating ass, the new Drake album has dropped, and people say that you gotta be either on according to Lady Luck, because her tweet went viral.
Let me do it, Miss Lissa.
Yeah, I just had to get out of ass Eatonville. I'm sorry. I just want it out. I want it out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Drake dropped his album last week unexpectedly. And people are having a war of opinions. After listening to the album on my drive, me and my baby have established, shout out to Nunu, we have established that in order for you to listen to Drake's album, you must have a 680 credit score or better to enjoy it. This album is for rooftops, American Express card holders, day parties, 5-star restaurants, Circus du Soleil, passport holders, high-end shopping. Not for gangsters, hustlers, or anyone stressed out in life, okay? Now, I had put that tweet on my page just because that's how I felt. I wasn't personally coming at Drake. That's what that album reminded me of. Like when I'm at a rooftop, and I don't know what music is playing, but I'm dancing to it. You know, that's what's playing. When I'm at Zara, like my baby said, that's what's playing. When you know, there's a certain point in life, like when I was still hustling in the streets and stuff, I would not have enjoyed that album. Now that I feel a little better and I'm getting some favor, I can listen to that album. You know what I'm saying? You got your drink, you on a beach somewhere. But
some EDM, little EDM.
Yeah, that's the, you cannot listen to that music if you got problems. That music says, I'm not worried, my bills is paid, and I got a little something to spend on Wednesday. Feel me? That's what that music says.
And I'm about to put out the opposite of that. All my people that got problems out here, it's coming for you. I'm about to serve y'all a hot plate of stress. Okay? I'm about to serve it.
We know Lady Luck heard the album. Babs and Chris, have you guys heard the album?
They picked a good picture for me.
I heard a couple of songs. I ain't hear the whole album. I just heard a couple of songs, and I was like, this sound like the soundtrack for Pose Season 2. I said, this is definitely something you listen to and you gonna be in a good mood.
Yeah,
I love feel good music.
Yeah,
I'm about to go to an all-inclusive resort. I don't know where I'm going, but while I have my drink, I want them to throw on that Drake album, and I want to walk away Questlove, you know, just put it on, and I'm drunk, and I don't know what's happening, but I know that's happening. Questlove said, you obviously don't appreciate the music because you're not a DJ or you don't go to certain
I
clubs.
like EDM.
Yeah, one of my friends said if you never got into One Oak, you can't appreciate this album. Like, it's for a certain kind of people. But what I thought was interesting about this post is that I was saying things to people who, you know, reflected it. People were coming for me in the comments. People were
What did you expect, baby? That's what happens when you put your opinions out. Now people feel open enough to tell you how they feel about you, especially the Champagne Poppy crew. Like, what does he call his fans? Like, Rihanna's the Navy. The Champagne Poppies are what? What did it call? The chandelier, the flutes. The flutes didn't want to hear that shit.
It wasn't
the champagne flutes.
Some people told me I was shaming people, and I don't understand how I'm shaming anyone. One lady said people get their teeth fixed. Talking about me, I said, bitch, rich people get money. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because it took Fabulous 40 years to fix that tooth. So don't worry about teeth, okay?
I mean, I think
he only did it because Cardi got her teeth fixed. But what I want to ask everyone is, there were some people that was saying that there was a subliminal diss to Kendrick Lamar in the release date of the project. So initially, when Drake released, what was it called? There were the babies on the cover. What was that called?
I know
that project.
I know what you're talking about. His last project.
The last one, right? So it had the baby emojis, and then he dropped this new project on Kendrick Lamar's birthday, and people were saying that's because he was like trying to say that he birthed Kendrick Lamar's career and his mainstream success. Do y'all feel
that's a whole lot of reach. Like, that's a fantastic reach. I think maybe it was like, hey, you know what? Hey Drake, here's a gift. Haha.
Fantastic for
you know what I mean? I don't like everybody like, he dropped it because we want to say that's his son. Like, like, no, we're not. I think that's a bit of a reach as well.
Well, they have been taking shots at each other to blow. Kendrick's been a lot more direct, but Champagne Poppy, you know, Adonis's father, or whatever that baby name is, you know, that baby. Happy Father's Day to you, Drake. Is Kendrick also Drake's son? Is that his first son? That's what they're trying to say. That Drake is saying by releasing his project on Kendrick's birthday.
Well, if Kendrick is Drake's son, then Drake is Kid Cudi's son.
And they all Ja Rule's children. But what I will say is that if it was anybody else, you know, I would say it's a reach. But we know that Drake is the subliminal king. And we know that, you know, Kanye was trying to warn us about this. He's doing stuff. And we're like, shut up, Kanye, you're crazy. But there is a possibility because you dropped on this man's birthday. And, you know, I don't know if you did your Googles or whatever, but I will say it is possible, you know?
I think Drake just likes to make situations spicy because it's fun. Like, I really think he just likes to poke and start little things. Like, yo, drop it on Kendrick's birthday. Why? Because
to throw rocks and hide your hands.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, and I think he does that conscientiously, knowing that people are gonna jump all over it. Because hey, while you're at it, go listen to the album. It's pretty cool. Might have some songs on there for you to hear about it too.
Well, speaking of whatever we just said. There's a young lady who's going viral on the internet because of what she was doing. She was trying to be cute. Now, I'm scared to play the music, but let's just boom, 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 boom. No, it wasn't the song this time. It was the iPhone that overheated, and I don't know what's going on. This is my other iPhone that overheated. This is a brand new iPhone 13, and this overheated. The temperature was too hot. I guess the show got too spicy.
Too spicy.
I just feel bad for Brina Beats and the work that we have to do. All right.
Shout out Brina Beats.
Word. Shout out to you, Brina Beats. Everybody, just if you need any creative input, if you need somebody to help you implement your content, edit your videos, all that stuff. I don't feel like there's anything she can't do because she's a Leo. Brina Beats, you already know the vibes. Follow her on Instagram, but she's gonna put our work first. But you know, just make sure you got a budget, okay? Stop playing with her. There's no free labor. So
of free labor. I don't know why the phone overheated, but Leah Thomas officially banned from competing against women. Okay, transgender competitive swimmer Leah Thomas is officially banned from competing against women after a final decision was made by the FINA officials.
What does that have to do with free labor?
Yo, you be spinning it. Sometimes I be like, what?
I was like,
Jamaica.
yes. I think that was only right. You know, nothing against anybody of the LGBTQIA plus community. Please do not attempt to cancel our show. Allow us to keep playing ourselves. But I think that they need to have their own vibe, like their own transgendered lane. So that way, you know, there's no confusion, because although you are transitioning or have transitioned into a woman, you still have a different aesthetic body type. You still have longer arms, and you still have a different advantage. So and when it comes to those type of things, I don't think that it's fair to be watching, especially like even boxing with the transition, the woman that transition going against the cis woman, you getting washed a lot of the times. It's like the reach is different. It's just not fair. So I think that this is best.
I think,
That was good.
Yo, shout out to my bitch Fly Tatted Sky. Sky, I owe you that
Hey,
crown.
Sky, how are you?
I owe you that crown. My designer just got everything in, so I'm going to hit you. Definitely. La Chanel, you still owe me a wig for 3 years now, so make sure that I get my wig. But shout out to everybody who's tuning into the show. It's our third time today. Instagram shut us down, but we back. We want to make sure that we close out properly for y'all.
Yes, because this is a real live daytime talk show. So make sure you are following us on Instagram at the BEC Show. And we would love to just have our team continue to grow. So if you are a pop culture enthusiast, if you like to create content, if you need experience in whatever you want to grow into, please reach out to us via email. It's the BEC Show at gmail.com. Sorry. If you have a resume, that is a plus. If you're looking to build your resume, we could still take you on to our team, but you would be an intern, so don't try to play yourself. Just put that into the subject box, and we will handle you accordingly. I'm sorry, Babs, what were you saying?
I'm gonna say this. I don't think that he should have ever been able to compete. If you are transitioning into a woman, I think they need their own lane. I really feel like they should have their own lane. And the fact that they trying to merge into our lane is kind of insane to me. But, you know, I'm not even going to go there. But the fact that you feel like you should be able to play sports with a woman and you a man, like, yeah, that's not even, that's a no-go. But how do you feel about Saucy Santana? Now, I didn't hear it, but I've been reading around and people saying that they're upset with Saucy Santana for saying that women need gay men to teach them how to be women, and that
we taught you. We taught you.
But shout out Smack White in the queue. Smack
White
for you. Let me pull that video up, because that
Smack White out here giving away $100,000 for battle rap. Smack, let me hold something, Smack.
And if you would like to have a commercial on the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, we are no longer doing any free promotion. Please reach out to us via email. We do marketing, promotion, and all things of the sort. You can just email us at the BEC Show at gmail.com and put marketing/promotions in the subject box, and we will handle you accordingly. Now, I do feel like it's wrong, because at the end of the day, we got to stop trying to deplete and diminish women, especially Black women. All of the aesthetics, from baby hairs to reading bitches and all these things that come from our aunties, our mothers, you know, growing up. And then we have the young men who watch their mothers do these things, and then they implement into their lives. And then it's like, you know, then they start taking things from each other. So it's like the wheel. But we all know that it all started from the Black woman.
Let's run a clip. Saucy Santana lists why gays run the world, says women need them for hair, makeup, and all things the above. Let's hear the clip.
I don't. Can we not even give it too much light? At the end of the day, it's divisive, and it's crazy that Saucy Santana had the audacity, but you get your fame off of the backs of the city girls. Yeah, you was doing a makeup and everything, but if it wasn't for my Young Miami sharing her platform, and that's the problem. Black women, we love to share, we love to bring people in, and now you're trying to like diminish us. Like, that's wrong. Because that's how you got your start. If it wasn't for the little funny videos of him in Young Miami and the co-sign that he got from the city girls, he would not be the star that he is today. And that's it's really divisive that he's now trying to say, oh, we need y'all. Like, that's crazy. One hand washes the other and both hands wash the face. Anything else that you playing yourself?
Well, I totally agree. You know, I think women are the blueprint, and I think sometimes, you know, just like when the baby had his moment, you know, sometimes people jump out the window when they feeling themselves. Saucy Santana, we're not taking nothing away from you, but it was a woman who gave you life. And so I would think they're the blueprint. And I think, like, you know, when it comes to the transgender swimming thing and competing thing, I think that they are really trying to come for what they call cis women, or when they, you know, they're trying to come for women. You think that was a stretch? I don't think he's trying to diminish us. That's a stretch, but I do think that he definitely lost his marble saying things like that. Well, I mean, he's sticking up for his community, but I feel like
but you take a picture to the doctor and said, make my body look like hers, right? You wanted a butt like hers. You have nails like hers. Like, stop playing with us. You are trying to diminish and deplete because you're trying to take away from and saying that we need you instead of just empowering the culture as a whole. You want to be a cis, we want to be a transgendered what? Woman. You don't see us transitioning into drag queens. I'm not a transition drag queen. Like, I've been doing this.
Well,
and no shade to nobody, but that's just how I feel.
Well, speaking of transition, last week, Joe Biden, he was riding a bicycle, and for some reason, when he stopped, he lost his footing and the bike fell. Well, our last transitioning president, Donald Trump, decided to make a meme and put it up. Talk about petty. Trump decided to put up a meme that he's golfing and the golf ball flew and it hit Joe Biden in the head, and that's why Joe Biden fell. How do you ladies feel about that?
Hilarious.
Funny.
I love the pettiness of Donald Trump. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, if I could choose between the two poisons, I would have stuck with Trump for another 4 years. But that's just my opinions. You know, basically, I may not be the opinion of the Big Egg and Cheese Show. We ain't gonna get too political today.
I seen somebody in the comments say I'm a transgender. It went by so fast, so I couldn't read your comment. So sorry about that because I couldn't even see it. But I would have liked to see what you had wrote.
And it's nothing against any transgender. That's what I'm trying to say. Instead of us coming at each other, that's so divisive. Why don't we just support each other? I love my gay friends just like I love my cis women. Like that's the problem. Like, we all are coming together for a movement. So it's better for us to support each other rather than you trying to tear down cis women or what have you, whatever they're calling us now. So it's like, instead of us doing that and us trying to come at y'all, why we don't just come together? We all love wigs, weaves, titties, ass together. So why we have to come at each other? That's whack, especially when at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're transitioning into a woman. So it's like, let's come together. And like, that's the problem. So it's not even about we're not trying to be divisive here on the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese. So we're not subscribing to that. I'm not coming at Saucy Santana and anybody that feels like that. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, to end the show off on a good note, first of all, Fivio Foreign refuses to spell father the traditional way. He spells father Farther, so father like the farther you go. But he refuses to spell it the right way. So shout out to him. But this post, let's end on a good note, says, got to stay down to the come up. And this is him and his girlfriend before he blew up. And this is him and her now. And he said that they were actually together in a shelter in this first pic. and y'all was sitting here. I don't know if y'all would do that, and I don't know how many ladies would be down with their man from the shelter to the mansion. So I commend her for that one. It ain't me. You know what I'm saying? And I would be the one kicking myself like, oh my God, he blew up. But the shelter is rock bottom. But again, I am a LGBTQ MNOP plus period dot comma. So I don't know, but the shelter.
A semicolon.
I'm gonna say this. I have a friend of mine, and every winter he does this job where he he works for the city. He try to get the homeless people off the street. And years ago, he told me the most loyal chicks are homeless chicks. He told me that. So I definitely could see her standing by him in that shelter. Shout out to all my chicks in the shelter that's going to get their apartment soon, and it's going to be lit, and you're going to have mad crab legs. DM me, because I want to come eat the crab legs in your new rent stabilized apartment.
Peace,
Okay?
peace, y'all.
Probably in one of these new buildings where they set aside some apartments. I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. I want to come over. I want to eat crab legs and dip my meat paws in butter sauce. Yeah.
Sir, how do you feel about a female so loyal that she'll stay down with you while you're homeless? So what do you feel? Or do you have standards? Would you hold a chick down who's living in the shelter?
Yo, personally, in my opinion, like, it depends on, I would say, I guess, how I meet her, because I'm a genuine energy type of person. So it's like, it don't really matter where I meet you. I don't say, oh, she got to be here, she got to be there, she got to be like this or be like that. Like, it's a lot of diamonds that got a lot of dirt on them. You know what I mean? You got to notice a diamond, though, to know what it takes to get the dirt off the diamond. You know? Like, so it's
Bars.
Sometimes some people don't want to clean the diamond though. And that be the problem. It'd be a diamond, but they be like, I don't got no time to be cleaning this diamond. Right?
That's a fact. That's a fact. A lot of people won't invest that. But again, a lot of people won't even notice the diamond. Or if you notice a diamond, would you walk past it and not pick it up and clean it? You know what I'm saying? Just because you found it in front of the trap or something? Like, it's still a diamond.
But let me tell you this. Some people give up on cleaning. Some people was cleaning diamonds. They thought it was a diamond, and then they cleaned it, and it was a rock. It wasn't a diamond. You know.
And then, but then you missed the diamond though, because you so used to the rocks that look like diamonds.
Let me tell you something.
You like, I'm tired of cleaning.
Yeah.
So now you're never gonna get the diamond.
So, I found me a diamond, and I found me a diamond in the DM. Now, there's a section of the DM that people with blue check normally don't go to, but I go there because sometimes people have followed me and I missed out on opportunities. So I go into there's three sections in there. So I go to the DM that time. And this one time I'm in there, looking to see who I missed. And there was a pretty young lady in there. She said something to me. Ain't that right, Diamond?
Yeah, talk to your diamond.
So I found me a diamond. Where's your finance calling from, sir?
What's up?
Where's your finance calling from, sir? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm in Cleveland. I'm in Ohio. You heard?
Shout out to Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
My question. So,
and I'm a Sag if anybody cares. You feel me?
Of course you are.
Sag?
Of course you are.
Libra gang, we outside. Libra gang, we outside. You already know.
Where my Leos at? We not playing these games. Where my Leos at? You heard? Let's go into the chit chat topic. Really, I want to get a male opinion. So chit chat topic: do you need to know someone's first and last name before having a sexual intercourse or with them? And do you feel like that's a necessity?
Absolutely.
Nah, I just need to know your name. Sometimes you don't even know.
You could have sex with somebody just knowing their Instagram handle.
Nah.
I don't need to know your first and last name. I don't listen, I'm too grown for that shit. That's some real, that's like you like, oh well, I need to be with you for 6 months. It's too many, you got too much shit going on. Like, I can't deal with that. You got a list of things that I need to meet before we could smash. I don't have time for that. Now, if I cared about your first and last name, I'm going to ask you that because I care about it. But
With
Well,
that,
I knew somebody who, even when she had one night stands, she had to see your ID just to know, like, it don't have to be a long extended time, but even if it's like a one night moment, she needed to know your first and your last name. She needed to see that ID before she could even take you to wherever y'all was going to do, whatever y'all
Let
was
me
going to
tell
do.
you something, Lissa, right? So I had a thing, right? When I would meet chicks, I would be like, yo, this chick got about 3 days, 3 times of us speaking before if she asks me my real name. If she don't ask me my real name, I feel like she want to date Babs, and I'm done. Like, and I like that's just how it was.
So you
me.
smash your folks under your Monica. No, that's higher though. That's different.
No, I can see how that's true though. Like, it's like clearly you don't want to get to know me. Like me, my family cannot call me Miss Lissa. Like everybody in my family knows. Like, do not call me that. Like, I don't want that. Like when I'm in this house, like my father's side of the family calls me Q. Like they don't even call me Melissa. They call me Q because my middle name is Kiana. So it's like anytime they joke around like Miss Lissa, I don't like that. It's like I'm not here for that. Like when I'm here, I want to feel comfortable. I don't want to feel like, I got to put on or, I just want to come outside with my set it off braids. And I don't want nobody's cameras to come out. Like, don't take no pictures of this. Like, this is family time. So
how do you feel if somebody that you meet and you go out with them and then they Google you and they tell you that they Googled you and they start telling you stuff that they read on Google? How do you feel about that?
I'm actually a little, I'm not mad because at least you wanted to, like, you're interested. But now where I am now, I just feel like more than that, I just want you to support. Like, tell me you watched the show today. Like, don't Google me about that. I want you to be into what I'm doing now. Like, buy a ticket for my comedy show. I wouldn't be mad at that. The Google shit, like, I mean, I'm gonna Google you too. I want to know your ass got a record. I know a girl who Googled a man she was dating and found out that he was giving women herpes.
I found out
you gotta Google them.
people. I found out you have to Google people. You know what I'm saying? Going on. Not even just if you are a professional entertainer or something like that. Like just look up somebody's name.
Just to see.
You know what I'm saying? Like my dentist is Googling me right now to find out. That's my dentist office trying to figure out where I'm at. Thank you for joining us on the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. It's the time number 4. He has no shirt on and his bio picture. So ladies, please go follow him. It's time number 4 for you. He might be a male dancer. We're going to bring him back up on the show on a Friday to find out what's going on. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am late for this dentist appointment. All right, so let's get out of here. Thank you, ladies, for the 3rd time's the charm.
This is a public service announcement. No more games will be played. No more games. The Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show with Lady Luck, Bad Bunny, and I go by Miss Lissa. That's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. It's a Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. Cause we give you what you need. And it's 3 times a week. It's a Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. It's a Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. And it's 3 times a week. You know we bring that heat. It's a Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show.
See y'all Wednesday. We love
Gotta do
y'all.
our Bobby Flirter.
Yes, what's up?
It's a Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show.